Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the werewolf version of Kick the Buddy. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and we're gonna start out with the eyes again, and this time it's gonna be, well, the eyes and stuff is gonna be the same, except he's got fur all over this time. It's the original, as compared to the original Buddy. So just draw two circles like this, kind of far apart. And then on the inside, we're just gonna draw another circle. So just follow the same lines. Okay, and then one more. So this is gonna be the highlight. So we're gonna draw one little circle on each side. And then now I'm just gonna shade in the rest. Okay, so those are the eyes, and then for his nose it's really easy, just in the middle here. Just gonna draw one curve like this, and then we're gonna round it out and just kind of come in slightly. Okay, and after that we just come down and then just round it off. So it's like a little mushroom shape. Alright, and his mouth, just gonna draw one line across. So now for the eyebrows and stuff, so we're gonna draw in some of the fur. So right here, just draw one curve like this first. And then on the bottom here, on the side, we're gonna draw in a little line like that. So I'm just kind of drawing the starting and the end point of this. Alright, and then from here, we're just gonna draw just a bunch of little lines like this. So curve it, or you can draw these little angles. So just go all the way around until you reach there. So that makes it look like kind of furry. Alright, so then let's try again on the other side. So curve, and then on the end here, that's where it's gonna end. And then we just kind of draw the same thing, or you can just mix it up. Have some lines and have some more continuous lines. Okay, just kind of fill it up. Alright, so that's the eyebrow, and let's draw in the rest of the head with the fur. So for the top here, in the middle, we can just draw in one little strand first, and then we're gonna go all the way here. So we can also make like a little mark up here. Okay, so again, beginning and end. So we're just gonna go all the way around with the same kind of fur. Okay, so that's the top, and let's move on to the bottom. So we're gonna approach it the same way. In the middle here, come down, and we just draw in maybe one or two of those things. And then once we have that, we're just gonna draw all the way around, all the way to the bottom here. So I'm just gonna start on the side here. And same kind of couple of lines, and then maybe a couple of these continuous lines. Okay, these little zigzags. And now on the other side. Okay, just give it a little bit curve, as if it's following the curvature of the head of the whole face. Alright, so now let's finish up the top, and he's got his ears. So on the ears, a little bit easier, we're just gonna go up and then come down. Okay, so let's draw the other side first. So we're gonna come up and then come down. And now for the inside, we're actually seeing the inside of this, so we're gonna come down, curve it. Okay, come down and then just curve it. So it could be a little bit tricky with the fur, but not too bad. Alright, so then now for the body itself, it's gonna be the same thing. So on the top here, I'm gonna add in a couple of these fur shapes. It's gonna go down this way, and this one's gonna go down this way. And then we're gonna come down the bottom. I'll just draw a few. Okay, and then we're just gonna go all the way around. So it's gonna be almost as wide as his head. Okay, so we're just gonna go all the way around. And I'll make the fur a little bit bigger this time so that we don't have to draw as much. So this side, go out. Okay, and then let's see, he's got a belly button right here, so we'll just draw a little dot in there. And then now let's draw in his arm. So his arm's gonna be pretty much the same. What you can do is you can just draw in a couple of lines here first, and then come down here. I know it's kind of weird, it's kind of floating in nowhere. Just draw one line, round off the corners, and just give it some thickness. Okay, and then now we're gonna draw in the fur all the way around it until we reach the corners there. So on this one, we're just gonna draw out, just connect that. Okay, and then now to draw in the claws. So for the claw, we can start out here, one line across, and then somewhere in the middle of this, almost in the middle, I'm gonna draw one curve. So that's gonna be one of his claws. Okay, and then now we're gonna draw in another curve here. Okay, and then just go in. And then one more claw. This one's gonna be a little bit smaller. Alright, so let's draw in the other one. So here is the top of it. And then we're gonna come down. And let's draw those two lines again. Just round it off. And then whatever you have here, let's just connect that with these fur lines again. So it's kind of furry, it doesn't have to be exact, right? Okay, and then same thing here, we got on the corner, come out, and then in the middle somewhere, curve down. So that's one claw, and then in the middle of this, curve down, and then again, same slant going back up. And last one's a little bit smaller. All right, and then we got two more. So it's almost the same, just slightly a different angle here. So on the bottom here, okay, we just draw a little line there first, and then we come down again. Curve, round off the corner. All right, and now for the fur, so we're just gonna go all the way out to the corners. And then for the claw itself, same thing. This time just gotta go out a little bit more to the sides. Somewhere in the middle. Curve down, connect that. And then in the middle of this, curve, come in, and one more. Okay, so same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna draw one curve like this first. Then I'm gonna come around and just kind of use that as a guide, so I know how far down to go. Curve, close it off, and then now we're gonna come out again. Okay, and then bottom, gonna come out to the side more, middle of this line, middle of this line, curve in, curve, and then go back in. And then that's pretty much it for all the shapes. So if you want to add in a little bit more fur detail, you can just come in and just add in a couple of these shapes, these lines, make it look like fur. Maybe even the bottom here. Alright, so that is it for this werewolf buddy from Kick the Buddy. Hope you guys liked the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.